मारवाड़ी में कहावत है, इसका पैर पालने में ही दिख जाए। मेरी भी कहानी कुछ ऐसी है। आई एम सुचित्रा पारी and I want to tell you about my story. Like 3 instances in the childhood itself defined what is it that I would do as I grow up. When I was about 2.5, 3 years old, I used to be walking around with my hands tied at the back, up and down, pacing, and my parents would remark, supervisor aa gayi. Second instance is when in vacation we had gone to the hometown, and we had a big shop there. Children used to play out in the shop during the day. And there was a tree on which the birds used to come and sit. And one day I saw in the morning one pigeon fell and died. I was unconsolable. I cried the whole day. Whole day I sobbed it. Told everybody who came. Pointed out, Kabu Margo. Kabu Margo. Bicharu Kabu Margo. Second. The third thing was at an early age. There was a house servant from UP, and he used to read Ramayana. In the vacation, my mother would make me read. She had one Ramayana in Hindi, so it was easier to read and understand. So, at least when I was in second standard, I don't remember first, but very clearly while I was in the second standard, I remember having to feel really big and great that I am reading it to her. Well, she could read, but probably this was her way of inculcating spirituality in me. Yes, the supervisor grew to be a school teacher, principal of a school. Later on, when I also started teaching yoga, there also I got into a supervisory movement with yoga. And I was a nature club advisor. I used to take students on treks and study flora and fauna. My subject of study was biology. I graduated, and in biology, post-graduated in animal physiology, studied zoology. And botany as my subsidiary subject. I was very clear that I want to excel in this field. And also I taught environmental studies, environmental science, biodiversity in addition. I later on also did post-graduation in philosophy. Besides joining the Yoga Institute and doing the Yoga Teachers Training course, becoming senior faculty there I am now. I teach the ancient most Darshan Shastra, Sankhya. Recently, I also wrote a book called Practical Sankhya. I've called it Practical Sankhya Part 1, as I have envisioned it to be in 4 parts. How? In childhood, can such things show up? One can grow to be that person. As a teacher, yes, I was very clear that I want to be a teacher because I very clearly remember I was in second standard, and there was this one classmate of mine who was very scared that she had not done the homework because she was absent on the previous day when this some arithmetic sums that were taught. I felt very concerned. There was a break before the maths class, so I told her, "Come, I will teach you." And she agreed. So I taught her how to do those sums, and she could do it. And that period passed. She could submit her homework. Nothing happened. She and I both felt so. And I found that that topic never ever had to revise again. After that, I also understood that if I teach something to somebody, I will have learned it well. So I used to be a perpetual teacher to some or the other of classmates, and the topics that I would have taught them, I would have learned them the best. I never had to revise. So I was a born teacher. In fact, actually, my first student was my house servant. Even before I started going to school, I started teaching somehow. He would call me Master Ji, and I had learned to recognize certain alphabets, though he knew, but I would teach him that. Well, those are childhood memories. I I was a teacher to a lot of my classmates, so I earned goodwill that way. I was a very good, very, very serious student. I loved to be a learner. Even today, when I sit in a learner's place, I'm in my elements. I really, really enjoy that concentration that one gets to learn, the uh, the shift in the mind, the openness of the mind, the creativity uh, that comes in, and ability to absorb and grasp and make new associations. I thoroughly enjoy that experience. That when I became a teacher, I remember in our B.Ed college, our principal, Dr. Lulla, he would always say that remember, a teacher is first a learner. The day you stop learning, stop being a teacher. A teacher is first a learner. So, I, being a born teacher, I could not have ever left learning. And one more thing about my learning, I have observed this about myself that whenever I learn anything new, I come across a new idea, a new field. Now, I did this course in CTF and STF. So, there also, it just happens by default to me. What? That when I am learning something new, I am already thinking at the back of my mind as if there's another Suchitra teacher who is already thinking how this learning has to be translated into teaching, how I can teach somebody else, and in order to teach somebody else what I'm learning, what all do I need to know? So I find that I tend to ask much more questions. Sometimes they may seem stupid, they may seem silly, they may seem very, very basic, but the teacher in my mind at the back is asking, what if somebody asks this and if I'm not very clear about that answer? As a learner, I ask whoever is teaching. So I may sometimes sound like that, but it's okay. I find that people then finally accept me for what I am, and I love to be a learner. I love to be a teacher equally well. It's so satisfying. It is so satisfying someone has achieved what one wanted to achieve. Yes, this is another thing. My teaching style, I don't know how it has developed this way, or actually, I know. I want that the idea, the concept that I want to communicate should be learned by the learner in such a way that they will tell me that which I was about to learn. Means I create a learning situation from which they deduce the learning. So the point that I want to communicate, very often even in teaching of my biology, the jargon is what I would finally provide them because that would be the new point. But the understanding of the concept would happen like this by creating often activities and demonstrations, some diagrams and tabulations. I would even make things to be able to show them. Uh, I would, that in fact, that was the reason. I would go out, and luckily I had one laboratory assistant in the school who was equally interested. So we would go on treks, take children, 20 children, and go on treks to hunt for these kind of things that were required for learning. And then I was saying that how I got this. It's my learning of yoga. Dr. Jaydev taught us this method of creating learning situation. After that, though, there was no looking back. I was always teaching in this manner. So, खुद के पैर पालने में ही नजर आ जाते हैं.